We're looking at example 7, section 7.2. So this is a word problem where we're told that we have the marginal cost for an air conditioning company to produce X air conditioning units. It says find the cost function. So basically what we're told is that we are given the marginal cost, which is the derivative of cost, that's this, and we would like to find the cost function itself, find C of X, okay? Now the fact that it says that the company incurs a fixed cost of 10,000 even if no units are built. Well, what does that mean? That means if we produce 0, that's X equals 0, our cost is still 10, and this says it's measured in thousands of dollars, so this actually represents 10,000. So C of 0 equals 10. That's going to allow us to figure out the constant of integration. So really what we're doing here is we are told a derivative and we would like to find the function. How do we find the function? If we know the derivative, we find the antiderivative. So that's what we've been doing. Okay? So to do this particular integral here, or antiderivative, use those words interchangeably, we'll let u be the denominator. So we'll let u equal 5x squared plus e. And we'll let du, well, that means that du then will be the derivative of that, which is 10x dx. Okay, so this is where we look for that, or at least some multiple of that, to occur elsewhere in the integral, and that's exactly what's happening. I see up here 60x dx, that's 10x dx. I can make these match by multiplying both sides of this by 6. So when I see 60x dx, as I do here in the numerator, I know that it's going to turn into 6 du. So my integral here then is going to become 60x dx becomes 6 du. I'll put the 6 in front. Du in the numerator. That thing in the denominator, that's u. So this is what I end up with. Okay. So that antiderivative is 6 natural log of absolute value of u plus some constant. Oh, in fact, actually, I'm not going to use c for this constant. I'm going to use a different letter since we're already using c for our cost function. I don't want to get these confused, so rather than c, I'm going to put k for my constant. Okay, so let's replace the u with what it was. So this is 6 natural log 5x squared plus e. That can't ever be negative, so we can just ditch the absolute value sign there, plus the constant k. This is the constant of integration that we get for any antiderivative. Now this is where we're going to use this fact up here, the fact that c of 0 is equal to 10. That means, so since c of 0 is equal to 10, we can write that 10, in other words, this is the output when x is 0. So in other words, if I plug in 0 here for x, my output will be 10. So I can set up this equation here. Now if I plug 0 into that, that's just going to go away. So all I'm going to be left with is e there plus k. Meaning ln e, that's just 1. So this whole thing just becomes 1. And then I've got a 6. 6 times 1. So I've got a 6 here. I'll subtract 6 from both sides. I'll get 4. So k is equal to 4. Okay, so that means my function will actually be c of x is equal to 6 ln 5x plus e, 5x squared plus e, plus that constant 4. Okay? It says for part B, the company will seek a new source of investment income if the cost is more than $20,000 to produce 5 units. Should they seek the new source? So really all this is boiling down to for part B is what is C of 5? What is C of 5? Well, how do I find that? I just plug 5 into this function that I just found. So 6 natural log of 5 times 5 squared, that's 25, so let's just say 5 times 25 plus e plus 4. And remember, this is all in thousands of dollars, so once we get our answer here, we'll have to multiply it by 1,000 and see what we get. So 6, I'm going to put this in my calculator, 6 natural log 5 times 25 plus e. Where's my e? There it is. Plus e, then plus 4. Let's see what we get. So that gives about 33. It's about 33.1, according to my calculator. So 33.1, remember this is $33,000, so we'll say it costs, or it will cost, 33.1 thousand I'm using K for thousand there, $33.1 thousand to produce 5 units. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, it says in that part B of the problem, they will seek a new source of investment income if it costs more than 20,000 to produce 5 units. Well, clearly 33.1 thousand is more than 20,000, so the answer is yes, they should seek a new source of income. Okay?